So Lionel Messi will be leaving Barcelona, and there's nothing in this world that's going to change that. His next destination is going to be Manchester City, and that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. What's going on, guys? ¿Cómo están? Bullies here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. And I apologize for not having face cam in these kind of big huge news stories that we have to react. Yeah, I'm having some problems with the camera, but nothing that it can't be fixed. I wanted to come here with you guys today to report on this latest news that Messi might be leaving to Manchester City, because Marcelo Belcher is the guy kind of actually moving this forward, and when Marcelo speaks you will tend to follow because his news is as reliable as it can get. The guy commented on the news of Neymar to PSG, and well, that happened. Messi wanted to leave Barcelona, and well, that is going to happen. And now Messi to City, well, that is probably going to happen. When the bombshell struck, a part of me believed that this was going to be a tactic that Messi was implementing to get Bartomeu out the door. But as the hours went by and we actually heard more news from more reliable reporters than just Marcelo, I just have to make peace in my mind that Messi does want to leave Barcelona. He's fed up completely. He thinks he has given everything he has to give to this club, and that basically his relationship has been deteriorating because of one man, and that is Bartomeu. It doesn't matter whether Bartomeu resigns now. Well, it does in a sense for the future of this club, but for keeping Lionel Messi, I believe that's just a road too far. That is something that is not going to happen, and Messi now is going to be a Manchester City player, because even though they're saying that teams like PSG, Inter are still interested, let's be honest, the only club that Messi actually wants to go to is City. You have Agüero, you have Pep Guardiola, what else would you want? This is being supported by many reports saying that Messi has already spoken with Guardiola. There's been many conflicting news about it, some saying he has already, some saying he has not, but in my opinion, let's just think it like this, guys. Come on, in a society where we can just speak with anybody in a matter of seconds, are you telling me that Messi has not at least getting his WhatsApp on and just basically message Guardiola just to ask what he even thinks? Like, come on, of course he has. On top of that, Rack 1 and TYC Sports, which are the two main news outlets that reported initially that Messi wanted to leave Barcelona and has communicated his desire to the board, they are also saying now that his father Jorge Messi is ready to go to Manchester City and start negotiation talks to find agreeable terms for his son. But the key for me, guys, is to take a look at the little details, because Agüero has removed his number 10 from basically all of the social media that he has. And on top of that, we have reports now that Manchester City are wanting to let go of Gabriel Jesus. Why is that? Well, then because you're gonna give the number 9 to Agüero. It makes perfect sense, guys. The world is turning and is all trying to face for Lionel Messi. They're trying to make a path for him to join City, and basically we just have to get ready for it. We have to brace it when it comes. The desire is there, but the actual transfer still needs to materialize and might be 1 or 2 weeks away. On the side of Barcelona, in the recent presentation of Francisco Trincao, Ramon Planas, the sporting director, came out to face the media. Don't even get me started on Bartomeu not meriting an appearance. Like, my goodness, the man has a lack of balls. But Planas mentioned that they're still trying to convince Lionel Messi. And even though I believe they will try that, and Bartomeu wants to speak face to face with Messi, with Leo, that is not going to happen. I think Messi has made his decision and Barcelona are just looking now for a way to get money for the player. With Bartomeu being just so arrogant to refuse to resign, Messi still puts the best interest of the club at heart, because he wants Barcelona to get a little bit of a transfer fee, and with a little bit I mean at least 150 million euros, which is currently being reported that Manchester City are willing to offer. Knowing the practices of Bartomeu and the way that he handles himself in the transfer window, I can tell you that at least he's gonna demand City to unload a package of 250 million euros. That of course is not going to be possible, taking into account that Manchester City recently just got into problems for financial fair play. So they're definitely going to be trying to look for different ways to lower the transfer fees, such as including many names into the deal, like Eric Garcia, Angelino, Bernardo Silva even, and someone like Gabriel Jesus. They are all negotiable. But now I want to get to the real stuff. I just want to talk to you guys about what I think of this deal. Because to be completely honest with you guys, I just feel very sad at the moment. I just feel empty and I feel humiliated, because in Barcelona I have this club that I love. and I want to wear the badge proudly. I am gonna be feeling like I've been disappointed, and we stand for something that is basically just a pile of shit. Because Bartomeu has taken the image of this club and deteriorated piece by piece, to the point where we're actually letting go of the best player in the world. It is something that is hurting me to the core, because as Barcelonistas, we are being robbed of the moment of just cheering for Messi, crying when he leaves. That ceremony that he deserves is not going to happen because of this stupid pandemic and because of this stupid board. A part of me as well want to think that Messi should have stayed at the club and fight for it, because you know that a player, a human being, you want to face every challenge, you know, you have to be the best in the highs and the lows. But I cannot really kind of blame Messi for that. Come on, he has been here just doing everything for the team and giving absolutely everything for every single one of us. And we just have to turn away and think that, well, we were not up to standard. We were not what you needed us to be. If I'm in Lionel Messi's shoes, the prospect of leaving and going to somewhere else is actually something that is not that bad. I'm sure that he's hyped and eager to try something new, go to a different league, play with a different set of players, face different opponents and go to new stadiums. That's something that Messi of course wants, and that is something that everybody would be excited for, because it's a new adventure. Life is not this endless loop, and sometimes you have to take different paths, and Messi is doing that right now. But something that I'm certain as well is that he's sad, because of course he wanted to finish his career here at Barcelona. Of course he wanted to be cheered by the people. He loved this club to hell. But now that is simply not going to be the case. I believe he also feels sad for us. Of course he does. But it's just a very bitter ending to a great legacy that he has had. And for Barcelona, I believe the sooner that we forget this instant, this moment, I'm not saying to forget Messi, just forget this situation, I believe the better we're gonna be, because at the core we don't have that bad players. We still have Griezmann, we have Coutinho coming back, we have new signings that we're gonna be making, and a new kind of just fresh start. And that I believe is what Barcelona actually requires. Sometimes the best thing is to just kind of scrap the past and build from the ground up. And that is something that Ronald Koeman and this team has to do. But the first thing that needs to happen is to get that stupid man out the door, because with Bartomeu, we're not gonna be building jack shit. So that's gonna be everything for right now, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know in the comment box down below, what do you think of Lionel Messi leaving Barcelona? It's gonna happen, guys. It's gonna happen. And like I said at the start of the video, there's no going back. All I can ask you now is that stay tuned to this channel, because it's just getting started. We are getting ready to watch the craziest transfer saga the world has ever seen. See you in the next one. Take care. Ciao.